Vanderpump Rules Season 10 finale was promised to show the fallout of Scandoval, and it delivered in the most real, raw, and dramatic way possible. With every moment chock full of drama, the entirety of the episode felt intense, like holding your breath for nearly an hour as the details kept coming from interaction to interaction. Though the moment Ariana Madix found out about the affair between Tom Sandoval and Raquel Leviss wasn't captured on camera, the Vanderpump Rules crew picked up just days after the news broke to the public. Ariana discovered the affair after finding a video in Tom's phone of him and Raquel on FaceTime. With Tom and Ariana at an impasse for the majority of the season, the affair wasn't a major surprise to many of the Vanderpump Rules cast, though they were shocked to hear about just how long it had been going on. Lala Kent, James Kennedy, and Katie Maloney had all expressed their suspicions throughout the season, while Lisa Vanderpump and her husband, Ken Todd, had also made remarks about the nature of Tom and Raquel's relationship. While Tom Schwartz knew about the affair to an extent and remained quiet, the only cast member who seemed to fully refute the idea of Tom and Raquel throughout the season was Sheena Shea. 10 The season finale picks up 2 days after Scandoval broke. The Vanderpump Rules Season 10 finale opens just 2 days after the news of Scandoval broke publicly. Tom and Ariana are both asked in interview segments if they're ready to talk about what went down, and both, after a laugh, answer with a shrug and a quick, no. During the introductory segment of the episode, it was explained that Ariana had Tom's phone during one of his band's performances because it had fallen out of his pocket. "Call it women's intuition," she said of her gut feeling to look through Tom's phone, where she found an incriminating video of Tom and Raquel FaceTiming from Schwartz's apartment from the night prior. 9 Ariana called Raquel in front of Tom to learn the truth. Ariana explained that when she was able to pull Tom aside, she took him somewhere private to ask him to explain what she'd seen. In order to corroborate his story, Ariana called Raquel. Both Sheena and Raquel were in New York City at the time, having just appeared on Watch What Happens Live after a new episode of the show had aired, and according to Sheena, Raquel looked incredibly casual as she figured out what was going on back in Los Angeles. She told Sheena about the affair flippantly, then talked to Tom and Ariana on the phone with Sheena in tow. 8 Tom and Ariana view the affair from different perspectives. Vanderpump Rules launched directly into a massive moment between Tom and Ariana, who were still in their shared home. While Ariana looked despondent, she explained that while she's angry with Tom, her feelings were shifting. "I hate him," she said, "but I am very quickly becoming completely indifferent. He gives me the ick." Tom stepped in, but their discussion quickly turned into an argument when it became clear that they were coming from 2 different perspectives. While Ariana was more interested in hearing about Tom's motives, Tom was spending most of his time defending his relationship with Raquel instead of talking through why he destroyed the one he had with Ariana. 7 Tom tries to justify his actions by citing an emotional connection during the argument. Tom tried to justify his relationship with Raquel by explaining their deep emotional connection several times. He started out the conversation on a sour note, as he explained, "Every time I try to apologize to you, it just makes you more angry." Tom continued to share details of his relationship with Raquel to Ariana, as though he wanted her to tell him that because he had feelings for her, the affair was okay. When Ariana made it clear she wasn't interested in hearing about how great Raquel was, Tom didn't seem to understand that her anger towards him was not about his feelings, but his actions. 6. Ariana tells Tom exactly how she feels about him, angry due to Tom's inability to apologize properly or explain exactly what pushed him into a 7-month-long affair. Rather than breaking off his relationship with Ariana, the Vanderpump Rules star was justifiably angry. Though she didn't end the conversation, Ariana used the opportunity to make sure Tom understood exactly how she was feeling. In an incredibly candid moment, Ariana shared, "I was right or F*** ing die for you. And I had her back as well." The affair is one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen. When Tom had no comeback, Ariana continued on. "I regret every moment I stood up for you, defended you, supported you. You're worth nothing. And I want you to feel that deep in your soul. I want you to hear those words coming from the mouth of the woman that ****ing stood by you, and loved you, and was ready to build the rest of my life around you. Hear my words, and know that that's how I feel about you. I regret ever loving you. Any last words before we never speak again?" She gave Tom the opportunity to speak before he tearfully left their home. 5. Tom and Tom tearfully embrace after the argument between Tom and Ariana. Tom was shown at Schwartz's apartment where he and his longtime friend and business partner shared a tearful embrace. While it was clear that Schwartz knew about the affair, his story wasn't completely adding up as he talked about the drama. He shared that he'd told Tom to come clean to Ariana when he found out about Tom and Raquel sleeping together the first time, but things spiraled from there. While he did call the drama and fallout from Scandival soul-crushing, Schwartz was feeling panic surrounding the future of Schwartz-Sandy's, rather than emotion about his friend's relationship. 4. James cries over Sandoval and calls Raquel out in one of the most unhinged moments of the episode. Lala, Katie, and Ali sat at James' kitchen table as he called Raquel to check in. While the women dissuaded James from calling Raquel, he was decided to go ahead and do so anyway. After a brief check-in where Raquel reported that she feels really tie, but her and Tom were not an item, James went in on his ex-fiancée. "You're not the brightest chick. Come on now." James laughed into the phone, while Ali gestured wildly for him to end the call. "The smartest thing you've ever done is creep around with Tom Sandoval for 7 months. 3. Tom and Raquel share I love yous. Tom headed to Raquel's the following day for their first moment alone since the scandal broke. The pair did a shot together to alleviate some of the pressure, as Tom said, "Cheers to being in hell, where we belong." Raquel followed up, "I don't think we actually belong in hell." They drank to their cursed relationship, and at one point, exchanged what seemed to be their first I love yous. Raquel, mistakenly responding to what she thought was Tom saying it, returned the sentiment. When Tom corrected her, "I said they love you," Raquel looked embarrassed, but he followed it up by saying, "But I love you, too." 2. Kristen Dute's return is a full circle moment. Kristen Dute, Tom's ex-girlfriend who he originally cheated on with Ariana, stopped at Tom and Ariana's place in order to give Ariana some much-needed closure. While their meeting could have been uncomfortable, Kristen was incredibly sweet to Ariana, telling her she looked so hot and skinny and making jokes about Tom being our ex-boyfriend. The pair spoke candidly about fully understanding Tom's true nature, and after manifesting a bright future with someone she knew could understand her experience, Ariana was able to let go of some of the pain she'd been holding. Ashes to ashes, and dust to side chicks. Kristen said while Ariana laughed as they ceremonially burned their manifestations. One Tom admits he's cheated before to Sheena in the final Vanderpump Rules Season 10 scene. Filmed 2 weeks after the news of Scandoval broke, Tom and Sheena sat down to discuss what happened. While Sheena and Ariana have been best friends for years, Tom and Sheena have always been incredibly close. Sheena felt truly betrayed by Tom in his actions, especially because she vouched for him and defended him endlessly, only to have him betray everyone. During the tearful conversation, Tom admitted to Sheena that had cheated on Ariana twice before. "Obviously, we're not friends anymore," Sheena said to Tom through tears. "And I am really gonna miss you, but right now, you don't deserve any friends." Sources: Ninlava, Instagram. Ariana Maddox, Instagram. Bravo, Instagram. Queens of Bravo, Twitter. Bravo, Instagram. Bravo, Twitter. Queens of Bravo, Twitter. Bravo, Instagram. Bravo Daily Dish, Instagram. Bravo Daily Dish, Instagram.
Love in a modern world is fake when love was meant for joy too. When I find you, I realize that somehow we lie. Love in the modern world it is fake when love was meant for joy. I know that he hurt you. Your 5 inches of heart is human. Can you be sure? No.